Hey everybody, me Bryson Booker with this another review. This is my Total brand portable stereo or AM/FM receiver with stereo sound. Little bit of background about this stereo. It's by this company called Total, and I never really heard of this brand. Uh, this has to be a either 1980s portable radio or 1990s. It looks more like a 1980s portable radio, but you can judge that for yourself. It also looks not really sure. So I'm gonna guess it's from the 90s or late 80s. This is an old portable stereo by Total. Like I said, I'm not really sure about that company, but let's look at the manufacture date on this thing. Let's see. It was made in China. Lets me know that much. Uh, it's a model. The model number is model ATC 5015. That's what it says on here. But anyway, this is a portable radio. Once again, it looks like it's from the 90s, but hey, I may be wrong. It might be an 80s radio. Uh, does take batteries. Takes two AAA. The battery life is decent. I mean, it will let you know automatically when you're almost out of batteries. I mean, it gets freaking annoying when it's almost out of batteries. It starts to a weak signal comes from the radio. Either that happens, or when you turn the radio on, you hear this farting sound, like, and then it shuts off. So that lets you know that it has a low battery and that you need to change the battery. And eventually it just stops working if you don't change the battery. So battery life is okay. Not great, but okay. Once again, AM, FM. You can switch between either one. There's buttons on the side. You have AM, FM, or FM stereo, which was a pretty unique feature back in that day. You have your tuning knob, and on the other side is your volume knob. And then in the front here is your power button. This is in the middle there. You have your stereo light. This stereo light comes on when the unit is set to FM stereo, and any radio station in the FM that gets stereo, this light will come on, and you will get stereo sound from your earbuds. But here's the only problem with this stereo, and it was a problem with a lot of portable radios back in the day. Um, Well, probably when this thing came out, you could probably get a whole bunch of good signals on this thing. But now, since everything is transforming over to digital and there's hardly any analog left, uh, portable radios like this are useless because you can't get really any good FM reception on this thing. The same thing with my Sony Walkman. I did a review on that not too long ago. You can't get anything on that radio. But probably at the time when this came out, everything's still analog, everything's still antenna, cable, everything. You could probably get a whole bunch of channels, but everything's transforming now to digital. Pretty much now everything's digital. So uh, this thing kind of ran off your antennas here, analog antennas, and that's kind of a problem with FM because a lot of the stations have gone to digital and you can't really get much reception on them. But AM, however, AM works like a charm on this radio. You can get AM stations, news stations. I got it set to one music station that's on AM. But yeah, that's your only option with this radio is AM, which is okay because on AM you got all your news stations, So if you're traveling, you're taking a walk, want to listen to the news while you walk, good radio for that. This radio is pretty good for that. The only problem is the battery pack freaking falls off like that. So you're gonna have to tape that on so you don't lose it. You're gonna have to tape this on so you won't lose it. And then you have your thing so you can attach it to your pants or shirt or whatever. Anyway, this is the Total brand stereo, a decent stereo from the 90's or 80's, either one. It looks more like a 90's to me, and it's in my collection. So thanks for watching this, and I can't believe this takes 6 minutes. And see you next time.